Hello everyone, Marga here. Today I'm going to make a flower card. And why a flower card? I have bought myself a new glue pen, so I want to try it out. This one without thread, so I can lay it down everywhere and it's not in the way. So I thought I'm going to make a flower card today. I want to try it. So I'm going to use the Elizabeth Craft Design Florals, and I'm going to use the Florals 13, the Florals Elegant Leaves 1 and the Florals 21. And I prepared some flowers already and some leaves, and here also a leaf that I'm going to use. And I'm going to show you how I made these ones, but as I do that all in the camera, then it takes too much time, so I want to make a shorter video, and the video is long enough I think later. So I prepared a lot. So these are the ones I colored already, and these are the ones I'm going to color, and I'll show you how. I have here a piece of, this is behind the double-sided adhesive or the magnets. I don't know, I think the magnet plates. I'm going to use the Archival ink Vermillion and the Plum for this one, and the crushed olive. And I start with the crushed olive. I go look if I'm in the middle of the camera. Yes, I'm in the middle of the camera. So I start in the middle and I make it a little bit green with the crushed olive. So that's enough. Then I take the Vermillion and I take my brush . And I want it a little bit good red, not too dark but also not too light. Most of the time I use distress ink, and this time I thought, oh, maybe I'm going to use another medium, and I thought the Archival ink is also a nice ink. And when you make it wet, the paper, it doesn't float out, and that is the distress ink is going to float out. This one not. So and then I take the Plum and then I take it in my hands and I do the borders a little bit to make them a little bit darker. See the difference? It's a darker one, it's a lighter one. It's easy. Coloring of the flowers is easy. You can use any medium you want. Now this is one of the 3 flowers I use. So that was the flower. Now I must clean my plate because I used it, and I'm going to use green. And I forgot my baby wipes. And I don't want red in the paper. So now I'm going to use the crushed olive and the peeled paint and the sepia. Sepia I have, was this one? Yeah, this one was from the sepia, yes. Where are my leaves? Oh yeah, here are my leaves. This one is the easy one. I don't like these finger doubles I just bought, and I used them for the first time, and you see here they are crumbling. I don't like that. I want to use the finger doubles more than once, so I'm not glad with them. But that is for the second time I don't buy them anymore. So shall I do the I do the other one also now, because I give them more colors, and this is a more difficult one because these are very thin. You must be careful what you do. Don't do it this way, always this way, so you don't get, how do you say that? You bend it. Or you don't want to do that. So I put my finger on it and I lay it flat so that it stays flat. And then I color. So now I take the second color, the pure paint, and then I need another brush. I have for every color team a brush, so for the green ones I use this one. Now, and I start to make a little bit of shadow. I mostly do 3 colors in a leaf. If you look at the leaves outside, they are also not one color. They have more colors than one. So that's that. And now I must be careful again. And they are, you can't get them the same. I can't get them the same as the other one, but that's not a problem. These don't look the same. Also, if you look outside, you can do this also with a finger double, but I like to use this brush now. You see the 2 colors? So this was the green. Now I'm going to use the sepia. And I do a little bit on the edge. Is that enough? I'm working a little bit further away from me, so I don't see it correctly. Oh. Yes. This is enough. That leaves already. This one I must be careful again. Will not do the sepia on same places, but some on the top of the leaf. This one a little bit more because he's bigger. You see again here. No, terrible. Well, I do something wrong, but the other ones I had for years didn't do that. So now you see you have nice leaves. I go look in the camera if you can see it, with more colors than one. So that is the coloring. I can use it this another time if I want. Don't need it anymore. Oh, sorry for the noise. Then I need my mat, this one, and I need some kitchen towel, and I start with a flower. This one is the middle, and I didn't show you, but I did this with the crushed olive. So this one I didn't show in the video, but now I'm going to spritz the flowers. I'm going to show it in the middle because I think you don't see it any. So I make them wet and I wait a minute. Oh. And wait a little bit so that the water can soak in the paper. I use the soft finish cardstock from Elizabeth Cosens. Now I dip it a little bit so that I don't have the patience anymore now. And I'm going to use my tools. I have different tools from different companies that I'm using, so just depend on the flowers which one I'm using. I want to, in these, how do you say that? Roundings from the flower, I want some, I push in some. So. And then I'm going to do with this one. So, I take here the middle. Here in the middle. In the middle. So then I take my ball styler or something, I think you call them, and I'm doing this. Before I do that, I must make a hole in it. I did it not with this one and I broke a flower, so I must make a hole in it. Forgot that almost. Look if I can do that now. Am I in the middle somewhere? Yes, I'm almost in the middle. So I lay it aside and I make a hole in it first. That's handier. So this one. Two. This one was already dry, I feel, so And you can use any tool you like. I like this one, but some people are doing it with teaspoons, so use what you like the most. Come here. Stay here. So I'm also going to. And then the last one. They are still a little bit wet, so I let them dry and I go over to the leaves later. And then I hope they are dry enough to glue. Normally you can wait, but in a video you can't of course. I must say I like to make flowers. I did it for not for a couple of weeks now, but I was looking for a new glue pen, and I looked in shops here in the Netherlands, but no one has it in the shop. You must order it online, and I wanted to feel how heavy it was for me, so that was a problem. So that's why I looked a long time, but eventually I bought it online, because you can not find it anywhere. So I think I do the other one also. Where is he? Or did I do this one? Yes, I did this one. I did this one on a different way, but I show it later. And I take a nip of my drink so I can wait a little bit to soak in the water again. I have no patience. I have no patience. So I start already. I dry it a little bit because it's too wet. Then I turn it around, and then I take it to me. So you see immediately the leaf is going to bend, and I want to help it also a little bit with my fingers. I like to do that. So now I have this leaf, and this one I'm going to do different, because I do this one. I'm going to, on the back, you see it on the back where the, how do I say that? The line is from the flower. I call it that now, but you call it different. You can see it on the back, so you can follow it also. Then I turn it around. You see? And then I'm going to use my fingers a little bit. Just and my nails, they help always also. So you see, it's a really nice leaf. I think I'm going to do the wet one there. I think is this dry enough? Not for me. I dry them a little bit more. That's enough, I think. So, this was the last one. Yes, I must think. I glue them. I don't do them with hot glue, with the glue gun. And you hear it, because I wet the paper, the paper is hard now. It's not as soft as before. I must have the holes above each other, so now I must have more. So now they are in each other, and I did forget this one. I think I forget this one. And I must make a hole in it also. So, this one I don't wet, I only do this. You can wet it, but it's not necessary. Come on, so go from the outside to the inside, then turn it around and try to so. And this one I'm also going to glue inside of this flower. And I must have that hole again. I did make a hole later on with the first flower I made, but it was not right thing to do because my whole flower broke, so I must make a new one. So that's one flower, and then I need some flower stems in the middle, and I had them here. And these I have 6 or 7 most of the time. I go look 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. And I have here a iron thread, small iron thread, and I'm going to look for the middle. Yes, so because this is very soft, this you cannot push it in, so that's why I need that iron. Then I'm doing some glue. I almost forgot. Some glue here. Come on. Is the hole not big enough yet? Yes, it's coming. Yes. So, and now I hold it a little bit so that the glue can do its work. Pin. And then I put my glue pen on. So. And now I'm going to cut this off. Where's my scissor? So, oh, I cut a small piece of the leaves off, I see. And then I had prepared the card already. I only must glue it down. This is from the new paper from the workshop from Annette. I bought some more New Horizons, so I use this paper. Now here I have cut out a frame, and the frame is from an older nestability die set I have, and I did some 3D tape under it. Where is my tweezer? Because my nails don't work. Oh, here. Always on the other side of the room. Always. Cannot without my tweezer. I have two of them, the blue one and the pink one. I always buy, if I like things very much and they are very handy, I like to buy two of them. I have a scissor, and that scissor is more than 30 years old, but I so anxiously that is going to break, and I have only one, and they don't make them anymore. And it's such a fine scissor, so that's why if it's not too expensive, then I buy two. So now I'm going to stand, because otherwise I'm can I let it loose? Yes. So it's a little bit higher than the other paper. And now I'm going to look. What do I have? I have two of these, one of these, but I have also a lot of these ones, and these ones I like to use also. I have two of these, so maybe I must do this way. Yeah. First of all, I'm going to glue this one down, but then I don't. No, now I'm going to use my new gun. Don't need much. So, I don't have done all the leaves, but that's not a problem. I'm going to that is one. This works better, I think. You must be very quick, because otherwise it's dry already. So. And it's hot. And leaves are always, you have, because you have so many little threads of the glue, but I take them away. My tweezer, and no one is seeing that. Now I'm going to look how I'm going to do this. Oh, then you see, don't see enough of the. I think I do it this way. look, and on the flowers you don't have any threads from the glue because that's easy. So. Under it, so now I'm going to look, because I have also made these, but I think I don't want them today. Or shall I do some here? I go look. Maybe I can do some here, but then I'm going to do different because I'm going to cut that off. So this way. And another one here. So look. So, yes. Do they need more? No, I think not. I have some other things I have found in my stash. I have my craft room cleaned, all my boxes, and I found this one needs to stuck a little bit more. I think it was dry already before I put it down. So if there's only one stuck, then it's okay. I found some rosebuds. I think I'm going to glue some rosebuds here. You can make your own buds, but I also want to look if I can do some. Take a look. Some from my own stash. Is that nice? No, I don't like the green color. No, I don't like the green color. It was a nice idea, but I don't going to use it. No, I leave it this way. I'm going to put off my glue gun. And the sentiment I do later, as I know where I send it to. Then I'm going to place here a sentiment. But I think it's a nice one. I'm going to show you a little bit closer. And as you have here a sentiment, then your card is complete. But I do not know who I'm sending it to, so that's why I don't do the sentiment yet. Now, I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you next time again. Bye bye, thank you for watching.